Today, let's take you back to the Great Benin Empire. We're going to be talking about why women are restricted or not allowed to serve kolanuts in the Benin Empire. This is a true story of a lady named Adesuwa, and we have on our set once more Mr. Osazuwa. Mr. Osazuwa, welcome on set. Welcome back to Explore
Good to see
African
you
Ways.
again.
Yeah, good to see you again. Yes, because we've had you once here
Once,
before,
yeah,
and
sure.
trust me, people really love the story. And when it comes to Benin Empire, you are quite vast, and we appreciate that. So please, can you kindly let us know or enlighten us rather on why
Adesuwa.
women, yes, are not
Um,
allowed to serve kolanuts?
Adesuwa's story is a story of wasted lust. Sometime in the 18th century, the newly installed Duke of Ubulu Uku in the present day, the Anyoma area, the present day Delta State. So the Duke there, Obi Olise, paid a visit to Benin. He needed to come pay homage to the Oba. The Oba at that time was Oba Aken Buddha. And so on his way, he decided to stop by the palace, the house of Eziomo. Eziomo, his friend and the war general. Yes, so he stopped by. And of course, Eziomo was really happy to receive his friend. Pleasantries on arrival. And then Eziomo called out to his daughter, Adesuwa, to come serve kolanut. Then, of course, females, they were allowed to serve kolanuts. So he called out to his daughter, Adesuwa, to come serve kolanuts to this August visitor. So, Adesuwa came, served kolanuts to the Ubuluku Duke.
Okay.
That's when, for the first time, Obi Olise, the Duke of Ubulu Uku Kingdom, would set his eyes on a beautiful human.
Oh, she must have been really
As
pretty.
Adesuwa.
Wow.
Adesuwa was so beautiful. Yes. So he set his eyes on Adesuwa and then he was blown away. It was carried away. It was really carried away.
Okay.
So of course she served kolanut and then she went away. The beauty of Adesuwa captured Obi Olise. That visit was supposed to be a day's visit. But Obi Olise decided to stay a day extra.
Wow.
Just to fully feel the beauty of Adesuwa. And so he went on like that, and then of course Adesuwa was not just a princess, she was industrious. She was really industrious. She was into trade, and her trade then was on goats. Yes, she traded on goats. When it was time for Ogioboro, as we would call the Duke of Ubulu Uku, the Benins would call him Ogioboro. Ogioboro.
What does that stand for?
The Duke of Ubulu Uku.
Okay.
Yes, Ogioboro. So when it was time, like the visit ended, he rounded up the visit, and then he needed to return to his kingdom. So before then, he visited the market and he visited Adesuwa and asked that Adesuwa sells a number of goats to him. And of course, he gave some excuses that it was not, he didn't have enough funds to buy, that Adesuwa should please sell to him on credit. That when he gets back to his kingdom in some months, he will return, he would refund, and he will pay back. And of course, out of the respect Adesuwa had for him, out of the respect Adesuwa had for her father, Adesuwa obliged and sold the goods to him on credit. And then Obi Olise went to his kingdom. So days went into months went into so many months. Adesuwa was still waiting for the money. The money did not come. Obi Olise didn't pay back. And it was getting too long. That wasn't the agreement. The agreement was that when he gets to his kingdom, he'll pay. But that didn't happen. And Adesuwa naturally is a temperamental person. So things like that get her angry, especially when it has to do with her business, her trade.
That's normal.
So she became really agitated. And Eziomo, her father, would tell her, hold on, calm down. Let us settle this and sort this out. Obi Olise is my friend. I will let me handle this. But this one became so impatient and decided that she wants to go to Ubulu Uku and collect her money by herself. And the father said, you can't do this. This is a diplomatic matter as it stands right now. It's something that has to do with Tukino. It's a diplomatic matter. Let me handle this. But this was so impatient. And then on a particular day, she and her maid decided to embark on a journey to Ubulu Uku to recover her debt from Obi Olise. Well, for Obi Olise, that was his plan. Actually, the idea was not for him to pay back, because he calculated that once he gets to the point, and this point, Adesuwa does not see her money, there's a tendency that she would want to come, and that was the plan. And the plan is when she comes, then Obi Olise will handle everything from there. So, of course, true to his words, Adesuwa went, not listening to the warnings of his father, her mother. He stubbornly went to Ubulu Uku. And so when they got to Ubulu Uku and Obi Olise saw Adesuwa, he was happy that yes,
his plans has finally worked.
You've come back home. For Adesuwa, she needed her money back, and she asked, I need my money back. You promised to pay me immediately you get to your kingdom, and now this is like so many markets, so many moons after, and you've not paid. So I need my money back. That was what Adesuwa was asking. And Obi Olise said, you will have to step down on your debt recovery. I want you as my wife. I need you to join my harem. That's why you are here, and not because of your money. So I need to add you to my harem, because Obi Olise proposed marriage. And Adesuwa felt insulted. Felt really insulted. Yes, Adesuwa was temperamental, she was hot-tempered, and she felt insulted that the daughter of Eziomo, the war general in Benin, and not just that, Adesuwa was actually betrothed to the Oba of Benin. So I will soon be
a queen.
A queen, and join the harem of the Oba of Benin's palace. And then, who is this low-level duke of a vassal town? Because at that time, Ubulu Uku was just a vassal town that pays tribute to the Benin Empire. So who's this? Me, a betrothed to the Oba of Benin, Oba Akengbuda. I should come and how will I stoop so low? So Adesuwa felt insulted and lashed out at Obi Olise. She insulted him, abused him. Of course, she was that proud. She insulted him, abused him, even in the presence of his chiefs.
Wow, that's
and
serious.
Obi Olise felt humiliated, angry, and he couldn't take it. He hit Adesuwa with an object, and that led, and he unalived Adesuwa.
Wow, my goodness.
It was that sad. And so the maid that came with Adesuwa immediately ran to Benin to tell the story, to tell Eziomo what has happened to Adesuwa. She was singing, Oboro, Adesuwa, Oboro, Adesuwa, Oboro, Adesuwa, Kamezomo nuzebu, Oboro, Adesuwa, Kamezomo nuzebu. Singing.
So what are those lyrics? What are the lyrics?
Uburu, as we call the Duke of Ubulu Uku,
Yes.
Uku Due.
Uku
Due has taken life out of Adesuwa. Uku Due has taken life out of Adesuwa. Please tell Eziomo that Uku Due has taken life out of Adesuwa. She sang, she did that song, and she was running, and she got to Benin to tell the story what has happened in Ubulu Uku kingdom and what has happened to Adesuwa. Eziomo could not believe his eyes because is it the same man that came to visit
That's
me
his friend, yeah.
that would do this to me? He was shocked, couldn't believe. And then the wife, Eziomo's wife, run in and then we start singing. Eziomo nutime, Eziomo nutime, Eziomo nutime, umadore oborogbe madesuwa. 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 Eziomo nutime, tuyevye, Eziomo nutime, tuyevye. Eziomo, are you still sleeping? Are you still sleeping?
Yeah, someone has taken your daughter, you know?
Someone has taken life out of Adesuwa. Are you still sleeping, Eziomo?
Wow.
Then, the news had already gotten to the palace.
Yeah.
Of course, the Oba Akenbuda took this as a personal war.
Of course, she was his betrothed, so why?
He took this as a personal war because is it the same Adesuwa that has been betrothed to me?
An expected wife. You know, I can.
So it was a personal war, and then he had to summon an army and mandated the Agbogide of Ugo, a war general.
Wow.
And he asked that he takes over, make sure that the Duke of Ubulu Uku, as the Beninese will call Obi Olise, subdue that town and capture
the
Duke of Ubulu Uku, Obi Olise. It was a tough war.
Wow.
It was.
Because definitely the Duke will be expecting it, so he will be prepared for it.
It was a tough battle that the Agbogide of Ugo, the wife, Emokpolo actually is the founder of one of the most popular dance in the land of Benin, the Eugwagba dance, the Maracas dance.
Okay,
originated from Emokpolo.
Okay,
she was the one who brought that dance. So during this war with Benin and Ubulu Uku, Emokpolo had to step in. She had to, with her powers, with her spiritual powers, she transformed to a young maiden and appeared at Ubulu Uku. The idea was she was selling plantain pudding that we call a meki. It's done with plantain. Yes, ripe plantain. So it's like my, but this is a meki. She was hawking it, and as she was hawking it, the aroma of that emeki, the soldiers and everybody, they were interested and they started buying. That's how she gained access to the palace of Ubulu Uku, Obi Olise. Well, it was still some supernatural thing. Obi Olise actually ate that emeki and he passed on as a result of food poisoning.
Wow.
Well, so it was a spiritual, so that's how that war was won by Benin.
Wow.
But that's how Adesuwa was avenged and what happened to her. So the war has been won, but the lessons needed to be learned. What happened?
What caused it?
They needed to trace. Okay, so it was because Adesuwa served kolanuts. And so since that time it became the females became restricted. Fathers, nobles, chiefs, wealthy men, they were now afraid of similar occurrences. They were now afraid of their female children serving kolanuts to guests at events, at a gathering. They were now afraid that they had to caution themselves because of what has happened to Adesuwa. If at any event that you see female served kolanut, it is for a particular reason. It's either they wanted that daughter to, especially father now, if the father instructs the daughter to come serve a visitor kolanut, it is for a strategic reason. It's either he wants the visitors to see the daughter.
Yeah, for potential marriage and love.
Exactly. That was the only reason. Outside that, females were restricted to serve kolanut, and it has been like that. And basically because of what happened to Adesuwa.
Wow, this is a very.
So it has been like that till now. I don't know if you've seen anywhere where females serve kolanut nowadays.
No. I don't think any cultural events women are allowed to serve kola nut, because first, kola nut is seen as something valuable, ancestral, traditional. So it's usually the main thing. I mean, the normal African mentality, a man is superior to a woman, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
So, but for the Benin's own, we understand now, because
it was something that
it
led
led to like I would say nations fighting. I've heard that nations fought because of a woman, but this is the first time I'm hearing like a true real story.
Yes.
But
It has happened.
I feel it wasn't fair to Adesuwa, but if maybe, well, I would say that is how Osanobua has designed it, because honestly it wasn't fair to her, but
it was actually wasted loss.
Yeah, it's wasted loss. But then
sad.
It's good that we learned this story. Well done, Adesuwa. Rest in peace. Your legacy, your story will be passed from generation to generation. And thank you, Mr. Osazuwa, for this story.
Thank you.
And I'll definitely see you again.
Sure,
yeah, right?
Sure,
All right, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for staying to this point. I hope you enjoyed this tale. We'll see you next time. Bye. Say bye to my fans.
Bye.